Chosen one, I need you to stop whatever you are doing right now. Do not scroll past this message. This is not a random video pushed by some blind computer algorithm trying to keep you endlessly entertained while your true destiny passes you by. It is a direct and urgent intervention. Heaven has specifically routed this transmission to your screen because every other sign was completely missed. Someone is stepping into your timeline very soon. This is the person sent to completely change the trajectory of your life. But there is a massive problem. There is a hidden mechanism currently blocking your ability to recognize their true energy. And if you choose to swipe away now and ignore this final warning from your guides, you will miss the connection. You will walk right past them in the dark. You cannot afford to miss this divine appointment. You have spent years walking through a dry and brutal desert entirely alone. You prayed for a real connection. You begged for a sign that you were not forgotten. And now that the beautiful answer is literally standing at your front door, the darkness is working overtime to blind you. They want you distracted. They want you exhausted and numb. Listen to me carefully. Take one slow and deep breath right now. Notice that strange tightness sitting heavy in the middle of your chest. Remember how you woke up at 3 in the morning last night with your mind racing? That is not anxiety. You must stop letting the modern world convince you that you are just stressed out while your soul is actually preparing for a profound change. That is your spirit. You have felt entirely isolated lately. People are acting strange around you. Old friends are suddenly distant. Doors that used to be wide open are now slamming shut in your face. I am here to tell you a profound truth. You are not being punished by the universe. You are being divinely isolated for a kingdom-level upgrade because heaven had to clear the room before this specific person could enter. But the enemy knows this person is coming. The forces that profit from your sadness are in a state of total panic. So they are setting a fatal trap right at the finish line. They are going to send clever counterfeits. They will send people who look exactly like the answer, but carry the exact same toxic poison from your painful past. You will fall for the illusion without the decoder ring. Do not take your eyes off this screen. The secret hidden inside this message will finally make everything make sense. I will give you the exact key to identify the true blessing and expose the counterfeit. But you have to stay here. You have to prove that you are truly ready to receive the heavy truth, because this revelation is not meant for ordinary ears. It is only meant for you. They always described you the exact same way. You were too kind. You were too forgiving. You were the one who always stayed quiet just to keep the fragile peace. And because of that pure heart, people severely underestimated you. They took your bright light and used it to warm their own cold hands while leaving you shivering in the dark. But those days of being a spiritual battery are officially over. A new era is beginning. Funny how the people who drained your energy are suddenly feeling incredibly uncomfortable around you. They thought betrayal would break you. They thought pushing you into the dark would make you disappear completely. But instead, it activated a primal and dangerous level of spiritual power inside your soul. You became the storm. You became the master of your reality. They are terrified. This immense power you now carry is exactly why this new person is being sent. You are finally ready. You vibrate at a frequency that demands a true kingdom connection. But the final test is your ability to see clearly. You must learn how to look past the physical disguise and read the energetic signature of the souls crossing your path, so you do not repeat the cycle. That is the hidden mechanism. We must unlock it today. If you leave this video now, you will single-handedly shut the door on the exact blessing your soul needs. Make a promise to your future self right in this moment. Decide that you will not let this crucial transmission fade into the endless background noise of the internet. Lock your attention here, because heaven is about to expose exactly what is happening behind the scenes. Those who plotted against you are watching everything they built slowly crumble to dust. Meanwhile, A magnificent table is being prepared for you right in their presence. The person coming to sit at that table with you holds a piece of your destiny. Do you want to know how to recognize them instantly? Do you want to know the exact fatal trap the darkness is laying down right now? Brace yourself. The season of endless waiting has officially ended. I need you to pause and truly absorb that beautiful fact. Just moments ago, a scroll with your name on it was unsealed in the heavenly courts. The bitter tests and the silent tears were just a rigorous preparation process designed to turn you into a vessel strong enough to hold this immense blessing. But the final lock must be turned. Let us begin. You feel it deep in your bones. The profound ache of true isolation. You can be in a crowded room and still feel like an absolute alien. You smile and nod while people talk about meaningless things. But inside, your spirit is screaming for depth because you are desperately craving a rare connection that actually sees the hidden truth of who you really are. It is exhausting to wear the heavy mask every single day. Before we go any deeper into this pain, I want to hold something in front of you. Something incredible was recently discovered not inside a church, but inside a quiet research laboratory. It won the highest scientific recognition available today, and most chosen ones have never been told about this breakthrough, even though it completely explains the massive gap you currently feel in your daily life. It explains the gap between the person you know yourself to be and the reality you are currently living. I will show you exactly what they found in that lab, but I cannot reveal the final answer until you fully understand what was actually taken from you. So hold this important question in your mind. What if this heavy block has a specific scientific name? Keep that question close while we look at your past. You have spent your entire life being the ultimate healer for broken people. They gravitated toward your bright light because they were freezing in their own darkness, and you generously gave them your warmth without ever asking for anything in return. You offered them your endless patience, and they took every single drop of it without ever saying thank you. You built them up while you were quietly falling apart. You listened to their endless drama. You offered profound wisdom that changed their lives. But when you needed a shoulder to cry on, the room was suddenly empty. The silence was deafening. You learned very early that you had to survive the brutal storm entirely alone because absolutely no one was coming to rescue you from the dark. This brutal cycle broke your heart, over and over again. You sincerely asked heaven why you constantly attract people who only want to use you, and you started to wonder if your beautiful soul was somehow permanently cursed. The toxic partners and the selfish friends all felt like a heavy punishment. You thought you were not good enough. You believed that true love was meant for everyone else but you. Stop believing that toxic lie. I need you to hear this truth loud and clear. Your intense loneliness is not a failure. It is a divine protection protocol. The universe had to brutally isolate you in this season because your rare energy was simply too precious to be wasted on selfish energy vampires who refused to heal. Heaven saw the real danger. So, the doors were slammed shut to protect your sacred frequency. Think about how tired your physical body feels right now. Your shoulders carry an invisible weight. Your mind races constantly, and you cannot seem to turn it off, because this is exactly what happens when a powerful empath is forced to live in constant survival mode. Your nervous system has been severely hijacked by the demands of a selfish world. You are running on pure fumes right now. You wake up already exhausted. You push through the day using sheer willpower. You smile for your family, and you do your job perfectly every single day. But beneath the surface, you are barely holding on to your sanity. It feels like wading through thick mud. Every simple task requires a massive amount of mental effort, and you wonder why manifesting feels so incredibly hard lately. The spiritual gurus told you to just think positive thoughts. They told you to chant endless mantras and write in your daily gratitude journal, so you tried absolutely all of it while quietly hoping for a real miracle. You meditated until your knees hurt. But the financial struggle remained, and the soulmate never arrived. You felt like a massive failure because the promised magic never actually worked. It was never your fault. Your faith was incredibly strong. Your discipline was absolutely perfect. The problem was not your beautiful spirit. The problem was the physical receiver inside your brain. The modern world intentionally suppressed your natural frequency, and they flooded your daily life with chronic stress, just to keep your powerful mind permanently locked in a state of fear. When you were a child, you felt things deeply. Your intuition was razor sharp. When you were a child, you knew things before they happened, and you felt a truly magical connection to the universe that made every day feel completely enchanting. Learning was easy. Joy was your natural state of being. But then the school system and the harsh reality of adulthood crushed that gift. They forced you to conform to their rigid matrix. This is exactly why you feel so stuck right now. You are trying to download massive spiritual blessings using a damaged antenna. The universe is desperately trying to hand you the keys to the kingdom, but your biological receiver is currently tuned to the wrong station and blocking the signal. You are stuck listening to the static noise of survival instead of the true music. Remember the scientific secret I mentioned earlier. The massive gap between your current daily struggle and your glorious future destiny is fully reversible, and the heavy block can be entirely removed without years of painful therapy. We are going to address the root cause of this massive interference. Prepare your heart, because the validation you have waited for is finally here. Let us look back at the heavy burdens you carried for so long. You spent years blaming yourself for the painful endings of your relationships. You thought you were simply too broken to be loved properly. But heaven wants to completely clear your name today. The brutal rejection was never a punishment for your past mistakes. You were always a rare and beautiful soul. They walked away from you because your intense light exposed the dark corners they desperately wanted to hide. They could not handle the blinding truth of your pure energy. So they maliciously projected their deep insecurities onto you while you tried to save them. They made you believe you were the toxic one. That was a devastating lie designed to break your strong spirit. You absorbed their heavy karma because you naturally wanted to heal their pain. But you are no longer a dumping ground for the unhealed wounds of other people. You are the ultimate cycle breaker. You survived the brutal storm alone, and you evolved into something magnificent. Before we go any further, you need to protect this new awareness. The darkness will try to snatch this truth away the second you look away. Hit subscribe to establish a divine energy receiving station right now. Lock your spiritual frequency into this safe space, because this simple physical act builds an energetic shield around your aura. Now, I must reveal the exact physical mechanism blocking your ultimate breakthrough. Here is what the elite systems never told you. The real reason the universe responds effortlessly to certain people and not others is not about blind faith. It is not about harsh discipline. It is actually about a specific brainwave. Scientists have a specific name for this powerful frequency. They call it the gamma brainwave, and it is the exact frequency your beautiful brain was running when you were just a little child. Back then, brilliant ideas came easily to you without any effort. You somehow knew things before they actually happened. The world felt completely magical. Learning felt incredibly effortless when your brain was bathed in this gamma state. But then, the harsh reality of adulthood finally arrived, and the modern world went to work on your brilliant mind. The constant stress of survival mode took over. The endless glowing screens numbed your natural intuition while the rigid school system changed you. They trained you to conform instead of teaching you how to create. Every single year, this sacred frequency was suppressed a little further by the heavy demands of a toxic society. It was pushed deeper and deeper below the conscious surface. And the version of you, with lightning-fast intuition, slowly went completely silent. When this gamma frequency fades, your natural genius fades right along with it. Your divine synchronicities simply stop happening in your daily life. The comforting sense that the universe is working directly with you goes completely quiet. You are left feeling totally disconnected from the magic you once knew so well. It feels like a heavy curse. Most people will live their entire lives without ever knowing this tragedy happened to them, but you are not most people. And the question I asked you to hold just a few minutes ago, the question about a hidden scientific gap and a secret name, the answer to that profound mystery is so much closer than you think. You did not lose your powerful spiritual gifts. They were simply buried under decades of beta wave stress and endless anxiety. Your psychic abilities and your natural wealth attraction are still sitting right there inside your physical mind. They are just waiting for the correct signal to wake them up from their long slumber. This is exactly why you have felt so incredibly exhausted while waiting for your blessing. You were trying to pull down heavenly miracles while operating on a survival frequency. It is like trying to catch rain with a tightly closed fist. But heaven is preparing to pry your hands open because a massive energetic shift is happening today. The person coming into your life requires you to be fully awake. They vibrate at a level that demands your gamma frequency to be fully online. If you stay trapped in the heavy survival mode, you will misread their good intentions. You will project your old fears onto their pure love, and you will completely sabotage the rare connection. You must understand the immense gravity of this specific moment. The painful seasons of your past were necessary to build your empathy, but they must end right now. You are crossing a major energetic threshold. The old version of you, who constantly begged for crumbs of affection, is completely dead. You are stepping into absolute mastery. Breathe in that liberating truth. Let it wash over your tired bones like a warm ocean wave. You are fully vindicated by the heavenly courts. Every tear you cried in secret was collected and counted by your angels. Now they are using those exact tears to water the magnificent garden of your new reality. The harvest is finally here. You might be wondering why the universe took so long to deliver on its massive promises, while everyone else seems to easily find their happiness. You look around and see normal people living normal lives. They seem perfectly happy with superficial connections, while you constantly sit alone in heavy silence. But you must understand that your profound solitude is absolutely intentional. It is a divine isolation. Heaven had to pull you away from the noisy crowd because they are entirely distracted by shallow desires and temporary thrills. They do not understand the incredible depths of your beautiful soul. The universe saw how their chaotic energy was constantly leaking into your sacred space. So a massive wall of protection was built entirely around you to keep you safe. This brutal separation was the only possible way to prepare you for the person who is coming to change your life. Heaven had to completely empty the room before true royalty could enter. If you were still surrounded by toxic friends, you would never have the quiet space needed to welcome this divine connection. The messy, emotional clutter had to go. Think about the people you left behind in the past few years. They were incredibly selfish, and they only loved you for the temporary comfort you could easily provide for them. They treated your pure energy like a free buffet, and they never planned to feed you in return. You were surrounded by clever narcissists, masquerading as helpless victims. But you are fundamentally different from all of them, because you carry the heavy mantle of a true chosen one. Your quiet presence alone exposes the terrible lies they tell themselves every single day. They do not hate you because you did something wrong to them. They hate you because your bright authenticity highlights their entirely fake reality. Your silence terrifies them completely. You simply cannot mix your pure light with their heavy darkness anymore. If heaven had allowed you to stay in those toxic environments, your beautiful spirit would be completely crushed beyond repair. You would be entirely too exhausted to recognize the true kingdom connection when they finally arrived at your door. You had to be fiercely protected from their constant demands. The person stepping into your life very soon operates on a completely different level of spiritual maturity and emotional depth. They do not want to drain your precious energy just to survive. They are coming to partner with your magnificent soul and multiply your blessings. But this miraculous arrival requires you to be fully healed from the painful trauma of your past betrayals. This is the exact reason for the long delays you experienced over the last few years of your difficult journey. The universe was intentionally holding back the ultimate blessing until the toxic actors were entirely cleared from the stage. Rejection was God telling you that the current room was far too small for your massive destiny. Every closed door was a miracle. You are no longer the broken empath who constantly begged to be deeply understood by people committed to misunderstanding you. The brutal crucible of pain has successfully forged you into the untouchable master of your current reality. From this moment on, your energy demands ultimate respect without a single word being spoken. You have finally established the unbreakable boundaries that protect your peace. The people who betrayed you are now realizing the massive mistake they made when they carelessly threw your genuine love away. They are watching you rise from the ashes while they remain stuck in their miserable cycles. But they no longer have any access to your light. You have successfully graduated from their painful classroom, and you will never return. You must claim this glorious new reality right now before the enemy tries to plant seeds of doubt. You must boldly declare to the universe that you fully accept this divine isolation as a necessary gift. By doing this, you signal to heaven that you are officially ready for the next massive chapter. You are finally stepping out of the waiting room and entering the palace. It is time to physically anchor this profound truth into your current timeline so that nothing can ever shake your faith again. Type 111 down in the comments to claim this divine alignment right now. This simple physical action is not just a meaningless comment on a random internet video. It is a powerful, energetic signature that locks your specific frequency into this highly protected spiritual space. When you type those sacred numbers, you are building a massive energetic shield around your vulnerable aura. You are telling the enemy that their old manipulation tricks will no longer work on your highly awakened mind. You are completely untouchable now. The deep wounds of the past have transformed into your greatest spiritual weapons, and you are finally ready. The painful preparation phase of your long journey is officially coming to a beautiful end. The heavy veil of confusion is lifting, and the path ahead is brilliantly illuminated by the light of truth. But you must know exactly what to look for when this highly anticipated new person finally appears. The universe is going to send you very specific signs. Let us uncover them right now. Before we go any further, I have to tell you something incredibly important. Something the elite people who constantly profit from your absolute exhaustion do not want you to know. A massive breakthrough has happened quietly in the background while you were busy surviving. It is the exact solution to the heavy spiritual block we talked about earlier. A dedicated team of neuroscientists working quietly away from the loud headlines has discovered how to bring this dormant brainwave back online. They found a way to reactivate your gamma frequency without requiring years of impossible meditation that most exhausted people simply cannot sustain. And it does not require clinical biofeedback machines that cost thousands of dollars. They discovered something far simpler and far more aligned with how you were originally designed to work. It is a specific sound frequency engineered to gently guide your brainwave patterns back to the pure genius state you were born with. It only takes 7 minutes a day, and it requires absolutely no effort from you. You just listen and let your brain heal. I will tell you exactly what this powerful tool is called and how you can access it before this message ends. But first, there is something critical you need to understand about why your breakthrough has been severely delayed. The person coming into your life requires you to be completely tuned into this specific frequency. The universe is already dropping massive clues to prepare you for this divine collision. The first sign that this person is rapidly approaching is a sudden and unexplainable sense of absolute peace. The heavy anxiety that usually sits on your chest will miraculously vanish for no logical reason at all. You will wake up feeling strangely light and incredibly hopeful today. You will also start seeing sacred number sequences everywhere you look. You will constantly catch the clock at exactly 11:11, or you will see repeating sevens when you are thinking about your lonely past. This is not a random coincidence. These numbers are a physical confirmation that your timeline is rapidly shifting to intersect with this new person. The second major sign happens directly inside your deep dream state. You will start having incredibly vivid dreams about a specific energy or a blurry face that feels remarkably familiar to your soul. You might wake up feeling like you just had a deeply emotional conversation with someone you have never actually met in real life. That is your spirit communicating remotely. Your intuition is successfully reaching out and touching their energy field before they physically arrive in your reality. This telepathic connection is a hallmark trait of a true chosen one. Because you are no longer operating purely in the physical realm, you are actively pulling them toward you, using the massive magnetic force of your completely healed heart. The third sign is a sudden lack of tolerance for anything fake or toxic. You will find yourself brutally cutting off old conversations that feel draining, and you will effortlessly walk away from petty drama. This happens because your nervous system is fiercely protecting your sacred space to ensure the room is completely clean when your kingdom connection arrives. You might even feel strange physical sensations in your tired body. Many chosen ones report a warm, tingling feeling at the top of their head or a sudden rush of energy moving down their spine during quiet moments. Do not be afraid of this beautiful physical reaction. It is just your dormant psychic centers waking up and tuning into the higher frequency of divine love. Every single painful tear you cried over broken promises is being replaced by this massive wave of deep validation. The universe is actively preparing a spectacular table for you, and this new person is going to sit right beside you. They will understand your complicated silence. They will proudly defend your sacred honor in rooms you are not even in. You have spent your entire life being the strong one for absolutely everyone else. You were the massive rock that people constantly leaned on when their own messy lives were falling apart. But this new connection is coming to finally offer you a safe place to rest your tired head. You will not have to explain your deep trauma because they will simply hold you through it. This beautiful level of pure love is exactly what you deserve. But you must remain highly vigilant because the enemy knows exactly how close you are to this glorious finish line. And the darkness never gives up without throwing one final massive temper tantrum. They are preparing to launch a highly deceptive attack designed to steal your precious focus away from the truth. The universe is testing your newly established boundaries right now. Heaven wants to see if you have truly learned the painful lessons of your past before they hand you the keys to this ultimate blessing. You must be able to easily tell the difference between a true divine connection and a clever distraction, because a fatal trap is currently being set up right in front of you. But wait, before we move into the ultimate revelation, I must warn you about a fatal trap. The universe is setting the stage for your massive blessing right now, But the darkness is watching this beautiful preparation with absolute terror. They know your kingdom connection is rapidly approaching, so they are going to deploy their most deceptive weapon right before your glorious dawn arrives. This fatal trap is the sudden appearance of clever counterfeits. Right when you are feeling perfectly at peace, someone from your painful past will suddenly reach out. You will get a random text message out of nowhere. An old toxic partner or a selfish friend will magically reappear with a fake apology. They will swear that they have completely changed their destructive ways this time. Do not fall for this dangerous illusion. Listen to me carefully. They did not return because they suddenly realized your immense value after all these years. They returned because they can feel your highly elevated frequency from miles away. They are starving for pure light, and they want to plug back into your massive energy source. They want to completely drain your new power. This is the ultimate test of your spiritual boundaries. Heaven is actively watching your response to this familiar temptation. Will you accept the pathetic crumbs they offer just to avoid feeling lonely for one more night? If you reply to that toxic message, you will instantly lower your vibration and delay the arrival of your true blessing. You must fiercely protect your empty space. Sometimes the counterfeit is not someone from your heavy past. Sometimes the trap comes wrapped as a completely new person who looks absolutely perfect on paper. They will perfectly mirror your deepest desires, and they will say all the right things to win your precious trust. But beneath their charming physical mask, their energy will feel chaotic and incredibly draining to your tired soul. Your physical body will instantly recognize the hidden danger. You will feel a sudden tightness in your chest or a strange knot in your stomach when they speak. You must trust that physical sensation over their beautiful words. Your newly awakened intuition is screaming at you to run away. The universe is deliberately testing your ability to spot a brilliant fake before handing you the real prize. You are no longer the naive empath who believes every sad story. You are a formidable cycle breaker now. When these toxic counterfeits approach, you do not engage in loud arguments with them. Do not waste your breath explaining your new boundaries to people committed to disrespecting you. Your complete silence is the most devastating weapon you possess against their dark manipulation. Let your cold silence terrify them. Your quiet authority is a massive shield that simply cannot be penetrated by their shallow lies. Just delete the message. Walk entirely away without looking over your shoulder. When you brutally reject the counterfeit, you send a massive shockwave through the spiritual realm. You prove to heaven that you demand absolute royalty and nothing less. Think about the immense power you hold in your hands right now. You are actively rewriting the tragic history of your entire bloodline by simply saying no to toxic cycles. Your ancestors are watching you with massive pride as you stand firm in your quiet authority. You are the specific chosen one they prayed for centuries ago. You are the absolute master of your own reality today. The counterfeit will try to make you feel guilty for ignoring them. They will play the helpless victim and accuse you of being completely heartless. Let them cry their fake tears. A healed person no longer tolerates terrible confusion disguised as passionate love. You will never apologize for protecting your highly sensitive nervous system from people who refuse to heal their own deep wounds. The moment you walk away from the fake connection, the final heavy door will swing wide open. Your true divine partner is waiting right on the other side of that brutal test. But to recognize them clearly, you need your biological receiver to be completely free of static noise. You need the pure gamma state to instantly read their genuine energetic signature without any lingering doubt. This is exactly where the profound scientific discovery comes into play. You have successfully done the heavy emotional work, and you have survived the brutal isolation. Now, you simply need the correct physical key to unlock your brain and receive the massive reward. The darkness tried everything to keep this final secret completely hidden from you, but their pathetic reign of terror ends tonight. Take one more deep breath and prepare your beautiful spirit. The grand finale of your long waiting season is literally unfolding right now. I am going to reveal the exact name of the tool that will restore your sacred frequency. I will show you exactly how to claim the ultimate victory over the heavy shadows. Your absolute liberation is just moments away, and you are finally ready for it. The waiting season is officially over. The dry desert you walked through has suddenly burst into a massive oasis of divine favor. Every single closed door is being completely blown off its hinges right now. Can you feel that massive shift in your spirit today? That is the intense frequency of absolute victory. You are stepping into the exact timeline you were born to rule. The person sent to change your life is crossing your path very soon. But the macro loop we opened earlier must be resolved. The hidden mechanism that blocked your prayers for years was never your lack of strong faith. It was the constant hum of survival beta waves. And tonight that chaotic signal is officially being overridden. Your beautiful mind is finally coming home. The profound question I asked you to hold at the beginning of this message is ready to be answered. What if the massive gap between you and your blessing is not a character flaw? Here is the incredible truth. A specific brainwave called the gamma wave was running freely inside you as a brilliant child. Princeton University studied this exact phenomenon extensively. The brilliant Einstein Center in Berlin confirmed this reality. Columbia University found that when this sacred brainwave is restored, it radiates outward and positively influences everyone you love. A dedicated team of neuroscientists, led by Dr. Robert Lake in New York, spent decades compressing the full clinical protocol for gamma reactivation into a simple daily habit. Before I tell you what they miraculously built, let me tell you about two specific people who used it. A tired woman from California had tried absolutely everything to fix her life. She tried deep meditation and manifesting. Nothing broke the heavy fog. But after 2 weeks of using this discovery, she said something finally cleared. Her failing marriage shifted immediately. Her exhausted mind sharpened beautifully. She described her daily life as completely enchanted for the first time ever. Then, a man from Texas started using it to improve his struggling business. 2 months later, his surprised wife joked that his IQ had jumped 20 points. The hardest problems simply solved themselves while he peacefully slept at night. He said it felt like his physical brain was finally running on what it was always supposed to run on. That is exactly what Dr. Lake and his brilliant team built for you. They call it the Genius Song. It is definitely not a meditation app. It is not a generic sound frequency you find randomly. It is a 7-minute audio track using advanced brain entrainment technology. It is the exact same underlying research that Princeton and Columbia validated. They compressed 1 full hour of heavy clinical protocol into something you do easily at home with headphones and closed eyes. That is the entirety of what it physically requires. 7 minutes. You do not meditate, you do not chant at all. You simply let the healing frequency do the hard work. The Genius Song is strictly not for everyone. It is heavily reserved for the chosen one who has already done the hard inner work. It is for the rare soul who understands that what is being blocked is the vital frequency through which divine blessings must move. If your deep spirit confirms this tool is for you, the path is securely open. Biofeedback sessions to restore this natural state cost hundreds of dollars per hour in a clinical setting. An in-home machine runs thousands. What the Genius Song beautifully delivers in 7 minutes is available to you today for a tiny fraction of its true value. It requires incredibly little from you to unlock massive abundance. 4 powerful bonuses come perfectly packaged with it. You get an audio designed specifically for your children to boost their focus. You get the original prosperity text that the secret was secretly built upon. You also receive a deeply guided visualization and a daily habits guide built to sustain the powerful gamma state beyond every single listening session. Here is the deeper truth about waiting. The beautiful blessing arranged for you does not arrive as completely new information. It arrives as a clear recognition. Something already placed in your path becomes visible only when your gamma is fully restored. The chosen one who restores the receiver today finally sees what was always waiting there. Do not look for this specific transmission on YouTube or Spotify. The fake tracks circulating under similar names on those platforms have absolutely no brain entrainment technology encoded. They carry the name because the barrier to stealing it is zero. The only authentic version is safely available through the protected link that has been placed for you. The loving universe requires absolutely no risk from you today. If you do not feel the profound shift, every single penny is gently returned. That is a pure energetic exchange governed by complete trust. The secure link is waiting in the description and in the pinned comment below. Claim your inheritance right now. But listen to me carefully. The tool is definitely not the final destination. The tool merely restores your biological receiver so the glorious destination can be recognized when it arrives. Heaven does not require you to acquire anything to be loved or highly chosen. What was just described is simply one powerful way the physical receiver is healed. Whether that specific path is for you or not, the profound truth of this message belongs to you entirely. A tool can easily clear the blocked channel, but God completely fills it. Those are two different things, and they are both remarkably true at the exact same time. Now let us return to what was always the beating heart of this divine message. You have finally reached the sacred threshold. The heavy chains of your painful past are completely shattered on the floor right now. You walked through the brutal fire entirely alone. You survived the devastating storm when absolutely everyone expected you to fail. But heaven watched your quiet resilience with massive pride because you refused to surrender to the darkness when giving up was the easiest option. The divine person stepping into your life is going to see the beautiful scars of your journey. They will not judge you for the heavy battles you fought. They will honor you for winning them. This new connection is built on a foundation of absolute truth, and they are rushing toward your specific timeline in this exact moment. Prepare your tired heart for this glorious arrival. Your weary spirit can finally rest in this beautiful moment. You do not have to fight the invisible demons all by yourself anymore. The universe is actively dispatching a legion of angels to guard your new sacred space. They are completely clearing the final debris from your glorious path. The intense season of bitter weeping is officially over, and true joy is finally coming in the morning. For the specific chosen one whose deep spirit confirmed what was described earlier, the physical path is still open. You can find it waiting in the description and the pinned comment below. That is the last time it will be mentioned today. I will say absolutely nothing more about it. What follows now belongs entirely to your beautiful ceiling. We must lock this new reality into place. The pitch-black darkness has completely retreated behind you. The brilliant dawn of a brand new era is shining its brightest rays directly onto your spiritual crown. You are radiating a massive frequency of pure love and ultimate victory. But the desperate enemy will actively try to steal this glorious feeling the second this video ends. You must fiercely protect this highly elevated state of being. You cannot leave this sacred portal without officially claiming your divine inheritance. This crucial step requires a physical act of absolute agreement. Heaven needs to clearly see that you are fully committed to this glorious new chapter of your life. You must stamp your energetic signature on this profound truth. If this fiery message has reignited the dormant faith inside you, do not keep this great blessing completely to yourself. There is a lonely soul out there, bleeding in the dark of deep despair right now. They desperately need a guiding light to survive their own brutal storm. Please share this specific message with them today. You can be their completely unexpected miracle today. Sowing this tiny seed of hope today is actively multiplying the massive blessing for your own tomorrow. When you share this transmission, you activate a powerful anointing over your entire household. You prove to the watching universe that your hands are completely open to receive the coming wealth. Do not break the beautiful chain of divine love. Please pass the holy torch forward right now. Now, it is time to make your final declaration. Take one more incredibly deep breath and hold it for just a moment. Feel the massive surge of pure kingdom energy rushing through your tired veins. You are no longer the broken empath who constantly begged for tiny crumbs of affection. You are the absolute master of your own reality today. Claim your golden crown without any further hesitation. Type the word Amen down in the comments to permanently seal this new reality. Let that simple word cut through the heavy atmosphere like a sharp spiritual sword. When you type it, you are completely closing the massive door on your painful history forever. You are officially locking in your divine protection. The dark forces cannot cross that sacred line. Your magnificent future is looking incredibly bright today. The person sent to completely change your life is already packing their bags. They are following the brilliant beacon of your fully restored gamma frequency. Every single step they take brings them closer to your waiting arms, and the divine collision is totally unavoidable now. It is beautifully written in the cosmic stars. Do not let the temporary shadows of this world ever convince you that you are forgotten. You are the deeply beloved child of the highest King. You carry a specific light that terrifies the remaining darkness. Your quiet authority is your absolute greatest shield. Walk forward into the unknown with your head held incredibly high. You have successfully passed the ultimate spiritual test. The grand divine arrangement is already in motion. What heaven has beautifully ordained for your life cannot be stopped by any human interference. Trust the precise and perfect timing of the universe. Rest in the comforting knowledge that you are fiercely protected on every single side. The painful delay was truly just a divine setup for a massive and glorious comeback. I am incredibly proud of the quiet strength you have shown recently. You held on tightly when it felt totally impossible to take another step forward. You kept your beautiful heart incredibly soft in a cold world that tried to make it hard. That is exactly why you are the chosen one. That is why the greatest blessing is reserved specifically for you. Please receive it today with absolute joy. The sacred spiritual transmission is now totally complete. The divine energy seal is firmly in place. Go forward in absolute peace and watch the incredible miracles unfold in your daily life. Your glorious new kingdom era begins right now.